Snuffy the Elf Who Saved Christmas is a sweet story about an elderly elf who doesn't feel like he fits in anymore, who doesn't feel like he has a place in Santa's workshop. However, as the title suggests, he gets the chance to shine again. And it is really sweet, and I really enjoyed it. This was released in 1991, directed by Dan Peeler, written by Bobby Goldsboro, and Goldsboro also provides the voice for Snuffy. Other voices are provided by Christie Westmoreland. And I will say is the only real point of criticism is that it's very slow to begin with. The whole thing's 20 something minutes and it takes about half of the film to actually get to the point of the narrative. And obviously there needs to be some setting up time, but I feel like the first half of the film was just let's be really depressed about how depressed Snuffy is. And there is this gorgeous song, this beautiful sentimental song about getting older, and it is really, really a stunning song. Unfortunately, I don't have the information about who wrote the song or indeed sang the song. If you know that information, please feel free to share, but it's beautiful. And Snuffy's crying at one point, and yeah, it was slow, but it also gave us the opportunity to get to know him as a character and to really fall for him. And I think that's really why this narrative works. So even though the narrative is slow at times, because Snuffy is such a likable character, it's still quite pleasant to watch, and I really wanted the best for him, and I really hoped that, everything would work out all right for him. Whether or not it does in the end, I'm not going to say, but as the title suggests, he did save Christmas. I don't want to say too much about how that came about, because the title obviously gives away something pretty important, but it's an interesting reason. I won't say why exactly, but I was quite surprised by what the issue was, and I thought it was quite creative, and it worked quite well, so it was not too bad at all. The animation style's a little rough around the edges, especially for 1991. It's not that sharp, it's not the neatest animation, but it's not so bad that it's unwatchable. It's just definitely not the strongest. But it's still a sweet story. Snuffy is very likable, and we have some really nice Christmassy music in here as well. Santa Claus makes an appearance. Not my favorite interpretation of Santa Claus, but again, not awful. So the things that didn't appeal to me about this are not necessarily bad things, which means that really it's a pretty decent film. If you're looking for a cute and quite sentimental elf-based Christmas cartoon, Sonny the Elf Who Saved Christmas might be a pretty good one to go with.